Alright guys, so step 2, painting process of Skaven, Warlock Engineer, and my Chieftain BSB to look like, of course, my color scheme of Skaven. There's my first Warlock Engineer, of course, if you scroll back in my videos. Step 2, what you want to do is you kind of want to find out what colors you want. Since I've already tested out and loved this guy coming out, I kind of know already what colors I need to use. So let me move this guy out of the way a little bit to show you. So I know I'm going to need Bolka metal. It's probably what I'm going to be doing probably second or first. So Bolka metal, I'll need bestial brown. Actually, I won't need bestial brown yet, but it is the paint that I will need, so I'll put it in the back for my second wave. So I'll need Bolka metal for first. I'll need mithril silver on top of that. Snake bite leather back there. I'll need elf flesh for the skin. For the cloth, I'm using bleached bone. So that's going to be like the first layers. The bleached bone for the cloth, for the skin, elf flesh. For the metal, I'll need Bolka metal first. All right, and then I'll do a lining of mithril silver on top of that, on the edges. So those are my paints right now. And the bestial brown I'll be using for the fur, snakebite leather for detailing any of the wood stock or any of the grips of his spear and cleaver. And then of course the wash Devlin mud. And that's step 2. Just pick your colors, color scheme. It should be kind of like in your head already, probably like step 0 or whatnot. But you know. So what I'll probably be doing for step 3, I'll show you a little outline. I'm probably going to be hitting, I know on him, I started with all the metal parts first. I touched up all the metal parts, and then what I did was kind of figure out what is the most surface area. That's going to take you the longest. So you probably want to start off that first. It's not going to take too long. They're not very big models. They don't wear a lot of armor because they're Skaven. So these are probably the most armored out of all of the Skaven, really. The main characters, special characters. So I'll be hitting everything that I want metal, like the gun, the tubes, his clave here, whatever it's called, halberd thing, his backpack, his helmet. I think that's it, really. So, not too much. The tubing, I think I already said. And on him, he's got a little bit more metal, so it'll probably take a little bit longer. He's got chest armor, back pole. I got to figure out what I want to hit with metal. His weapons, of course. His helmet, of course. So, that's what I'm doing. I'm probably hitting all the metal parts next. So, pick something that has the most surface area, which is definitely all the metal parts first. And then we'll move on to the next step. All right.